YouTube? Stubbs Rider here. I had to stop my dealer here today and out running some errands, but I had to stop here and get a filter and a drain plug washer for my oil change, and I'll see how hard it's going to be. I've got the service manual for this bike, but I'll see how hard it's going to be to do the oil change and stuff, and I might even video that and put it on the forums and post it up here for you guys. But yeah, I wanted to come out here and get the filter and stuff first. So last night, about topics that I wanted to talk about, and I know I went riding yesterday. I don't think I got any video of that one, but I went riding yesterday with a couple of Harley riders, and it was a little different to see a Honda riding with a couple of Harley riders, but they were good buddies. I mean, I knew them, so I guess they let me tag along this time, I guess. So made me start thinking about the topic of cruisers in general versus sport bikes, and what exactly the CTX1300 is. Is it a cruiser? Is it a sport tour? What exactly is it? And the more that I ride it, the more evident it becomes that there really isn't a specific class that you can put the CTX into. It really is kind of a new concept. I know that a few of the reviewers have put out there that it's, you know, Honda's answer to the baggers, but it really is kind of a redefined bagger then. If you're going to go with the bagger concept, it's kind of a redefined bagger. I mean, on most sport touring bikes that I've been on, the seating position is quite a bit more forward. You'd be in this range here, and not that those are uncomfortable at all. I mean, like I said, I rode that FJR 1300, and that it wasn't uncomfortable at all. I really do see myself being able to take some longer trips on that with that riding position. But just the look and overall feel, I mean, this bike feels really big in between your legs here. When you're looking out over the bike, it's a pretty hefty front end there. It's pretty big. So, but when you think about how the bike performs, it really doesn't perform like a sport tour. A sport tour allows you to be a little bit more aggressive, I would think, than this bike is. I can't say it's a Goldwing either, because it's definitely not the size or girth of a Goldwing either. Even though it's got a very similar seating position to a Goldwing, it's a very different riding style than a Goldwing. So I guess I would have to say that Honda's put this one squarely right in the middle. I guess, somebody that just wants something a little bit different than what everybody else is riding, which I know from being on the forums there's not a ton of them out there, but I have not seen one of these in my area at all. In fact, I bought the only one they have in stock at my local dealer, and they don't have any more. They do have the new Goldwing Valkyrie out there, but I think that's a little bit too much bike for me. But yeah, they don't have any more of these on the floor, so it's kind of hard to come by. I don't know why Honda wouldn't have made a little bit bigger splash in the market if they're really trying to take over, or take control of a new class of motorcycle. But yeah, I figured I'd just throw out my thoughts out there. It's not quite a bagger. It's not quite a sport tourer. It's something completely different. When you ride it, you'll feel it's not sporty by any means. Not to say that it doesn't have more than enough power, but it's not sporty by any means. but it's not really a cruiser at all either. I mean, it's a very different sound, feel. I mean, it's a class kind of its own. So, yeah, if you've got some thoughts or other people that have these out there, put your thoughts below. Please like, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.